new Slaanesh hero. Finally, a model I can identify with. This is my dude. What are they calling this guy? Fleshmound? No, his name is a little harder to pronounce than that. It is Orc Skeleton. Glen Orson, Orcs colon. Glutus Orcsax. Glutonius Maximus. He's Glatus Orca Skeleton. Glutas Orxo Leon. All I know is Jack's gonna love it. Glutos? Today's battle plan is called Forcing the Hand. Player territories are set up in a unique L shape. The battle will be fought diagonally across the table. Did you just fart?
No.
I swear to God I heard you just like rip one. At the start of each player's turn, the opposing player picks one of their objectives to be the primary objective. If a player controls the primary objective, they score 3 victory points. If they score a secondary objective, they score 1 victory point. The game lasts for 5 battle rounds. And now, on to the battle.
This video is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of different classes and different topics. Your instructors are individual creators. For those of you who don't know, we just switched to a different video editing software called DaVinci Resolve. I love it, but there's a steep learning curve if you want to tap into its full potential. It's a lot like a very hot calzone in this way. It's hot, but you want to get inside for all that goodness. But it's hot! To cool off the mouth of self-improvement is Skillshare. When I first signed up, DaVinci Resolve was the first thing I looked for, and I found more than 80 classes ranging from color correction to editing, audio, post-production, and even guides for beginners all the way up to making it your career. That's huge! To get instruction from people who are actually making it their career is really valuable. It's curated specifically for learning. The first 1,000 of our subscribers to click the link in the description below will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity.
Hello Internet, it is Shu, and this is my Sylvaneth army from the Heartwood Glade. The first hero is the Branch Wraith. She has the Acorn of the H's artifact, which allows her to put down a wildwood within 12 inches. And her Deepwood spell is the Throne of Vines, which gives her +2 to cast if she uses the throne until she moves again. The Tree Lord Ancient has the Deepwood spell Regrowth. He's also hanging out. The General is going to be the Arch Revenant with the Legacy of Valor command trait. Also, because we are the Heartwood Glade, we are required to take the Horn of the Consort artifact. That allows the Kurnoth Hunters to reroll hits if they're within 12 inches of the model with this artifact. 6 Kurnoth Hunters with scythes. We have 3 Kurnoth Hunters with great swords, and we have 6 Kurnoth Hunters with great bows. We're kind of a hunter-focused family today. We have 10 Dryads, 10 more Dryads, and 20 Dryads. This is, along with the Branch Wraith, this makes the Forest Folk Battalion, and the Forest Folk Battalion allows the Dryads to retreat and charge in the same turn. In addition, we have the Vengeful Skull Root, and also I took another on the spell called Revnak's Gnashing Jaws, but that is my Sylvaneth army, 2,000 points on the nose.
It's Jack! And today I'm playing Mawtribes. Thanks to my good friend Chris Moreno, he let me borrow his army. There's lots of Yeti in this army, so let me go over my list. My general is a My general is a Huskard on Thundertusk, and he has the prayer Call to Blizzard and the command trait Winter Tusk. He's my general, and that makes these Yeti battle line. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of Yetis. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are units of 6, and 2 of them are units of 3. I have a Huskard on Stonehorn. He has the Frostfang item, and which I have to tank because my Mawtribe is Winterbite, and his mount trait is Black Clatterhorn. I have 2 wizards, or 2 casters. I have a Firebelly here with the Blowing Ash spell, and a Butcher here with the Greasy Deluge spell. Just trying to get a lot of -1 to hit in this army. And so that is 1,980 points of Ogre Mawtribes. Okay, we finished deploying. Let's go over the table real quick. We have this train. We are not in a realm or using train rules, so we're just going to show what we got. These are Kurnoth Hunters with swords, 2 units of Dryads. One, they're separated by the color. We got the Kurnoth Hunters with bows hidden in this.
Arche Revenante.
Yes, that's his name.
Back here we have the branch wraith here.
Yep. And she has the acorn, right, where she can toss out some trees.
She has the magic tree grenade. Over here we got. And this guy has the Horn of the Consort, which allows the Kurnoth Hunters to reroll hits. It's an artifact item required for the Heartwood. Over here we have 20 Dryads, bubble wrapping this unit of 6 Kurnoth Hunters. And we have, this guy is filling in for us here. Instead of Thistledown, the Tree Lord Ancient, today we have Vince, the Tree Lord Ancient. That being said, we are going to go over Jack's deployment.
Is it Vince Ventriella? No, that was a stretch. Okay, going over to my side. This is where Shu set up his beautiful wildwood. I got a shout out to my friend Matt Congeezer, who let us borrow these.
On loan from a buddy.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but I did. Edit that out, Shu. So here we have 2 units of Yetis, 1 of 3 here, and then 1 of 6. I have my general, the Huskguard on Stonehorn. Next to the Maw Pot, I have the Firebelly and the Butcher. They just get +1 to cast when they're next to it. Unit of 6 Yetis, unit of 3 Yetis, my Huskguard on Thunder Tusk, a unit of 6 Yetis, some cool terrain, and a unit of 6 Yetis, more terrain. I love this new terrain that Shu painted up. This is just Scatter Sigmar terrain. He did a great job on that.
Broke all my statues just to do it.
Now, you finished deploying first. What do you want to do?
I did. I'm going to let you go first.
Excellent. So we're going to go to Beastclaw Raiders. No, I'm not Beastclaw Raiders. I'm Ogre Mawtribes. I just have mostly Beastclaw Raiders. Turn 1.
All right, Jack, hero phase.
Mawtribes, turn 1, hero phase. First thing I need to do is I have the artifact Frostfang. On a 5-up, I get to have +1 damage for the rest of the game, and I roll this at the start of every battle round.
Perfect.
Now, it's just going to go on the punches and kicks, because that's the only attack that the Huskguard has himself. I wish I could put it on the horns, but it's my mount. So on a 5-up, go! He got it!
He got it! Boo, boo, boo. He's going to punch and kick everybody to death.
Oh my gosh, do you want to concede?
Well, I mean, yes, but...
Okay.
No, we should play a little of the game first.
Okay, I'm going to go with my prayer. Everyone's strength is going to get +1 to wound. I want to do it on the unit of 6 Yetis.
Okay.
It's be wholly within 16. It's going to be on or 18. It's going to be on 4-up. Oh, no.
No prayer.
That's not going to happen. So I'm going to cast Mystic Shield. So the Butcher has the ability, every time he casts or unbind a spell, you roll a dice. On a 2-up, he heals 1, but on a 1, he hurts himself. And you have to do that every time. And so I'm not hurt, so there's no point in doing that. So
right.
I cast it from the Firebelly, Mystic Shield onto my Huskguard in general. I got it on a 7.
Super good.
I don't think you have anybody within 30
Yeah, my wizards are here and here, so too far away to unbind.
Yep, and so that's going to be it for Mawtribes turn 1.
Okay, that is the end of Jack's hero phase. We are set up to do movement, so we're going to set up a tripod, and then we'll come back after movement. We misspoke saying it's not...
I wasn't giving up my turn.
Yeah. All right, come back after movement.
Mawtribes movement phase. We'll come back after I'm done. Into the movement phase. I moved everybody up over here. The Yetis ran. I didn't run with my Frostlord on Huskguard because I want to shoot. I'm trying to stay out of line of sight because these are overgrown trees, so it's kind of blocking these guys because my guys don't fly. And then I brought all those Yetis up. Nobody's in range of shooting besides my Huskguard on Stonehorn, and I'm going to do that right now. Shooting phase, going with my harpoon into these Kurnoth Hunters. I'm hitting on 4s. That was it. Into the shooting phase.
Okay. Womp womp. So I think that concludes the turn, right? You have anybody who can charge?
Nobody can charge because they're outside of 12 and these guys ran, so they cannot charge. If they were wholly within 16 of that guy, they could.
Oh, I see.
Now we're going to go into points. Shu actually picked that as his primary objective, so it's worth 3 points, but again, I'm not in range.
Mm-hmm.
And so
3 points for you.
Yes,
right.
3 points for me. So it's 3 points to 0 going into Sylvaneth, turn 1.
Hello! Beginning of the Sylvaneth hero phase, we have a couple things that are going to go off. We have I think it's called Silent Communion, where he puts down a wildwood, once per game, puts down a wildwood wholly within 18 inches of him. So he's going to put his trees down. She has an artifact called the Acorn of the Ancients, I want to say, and it allows her to throw a grenade out, and it turns into a wildwood as well. So we're going to deploy that. And we'll come back. Okay, one set of woods here from the acorn, one set of woods here from the tree lord ancient, and we're ready to go on with the rest of my hero phase.
I need to point out in this here phase, this is my primary objective for Shu to try to come get. After a wall of Yeti flesh, I dare him.
The Tree Lord Ancient is going to... Vince is going to try to put down his Vengeance Skull Root. So, Vengeful Skull Root. Here we go. Casting value 6. Oh, that's a super cast.
Good, it's going off.
It's going to go off. It's going to get parked up right here where the Bugatti normally gets parked.
Totally.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ilariel's got the Bugatti this weekend, so we're just trying to, go with our hoopty, a regular hoopty. Yeah, and it has to move an immediate 8 inches.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life. You gotta,
that's what they say. It's what they say.
Ladies.
I wouldn't know. All right, here we go. Not because I don't have a wife.
Because I am miserable. No.
Comedian jokes. A little too close to home, Jack. And Branch Wraith is going to try to cast Throne of Vines. This is where I don't roll a 5. Here we go. Let's try it.
Through.
All right. So that's that's the top of the hero phase. All right. So these Crown Hunters have moved up out of cover to threaten these Yetis here. This set of Dryads that was here in a line moved up here to into the Wildwoods, but also to cap this objective.
Yeah, they're in range there. And he stayed just out of 6, so I cannot pile in over there.
Right, there's no magic pile-in. Over here, we did scoot some Dryads out of the way, so there's not 2 ranks of Dryads, it's just 1. These guys have 2-inch range, that's why. And then over here, nothing happened. So, yeah, that's it for the movement phase.
Going in shooting. There's currently no line of sight due to the overgrown woods, and he is out of range for his shooting, so we're going into the charge phase.
I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to trade some hunters for Yetis. It's a bad call, but we're going to do it anyways because we did YouTube. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, a 4. I'm too far away to command point reroll.
Yeah, that is not a charge made.
So, we're going to drop our roots.
There we go.
I guess there's nothing that says we can't do that.
All right, with that failed charge, let's recap Shu's turn. Moved everybody up. We got to move this guy up. He got left behind.
So these guys actually don't have their Tanglethorn down because you can't put them down if you fail a charge. You have to announce you're doing it, then call that shot, and then move that 8-ball up.
Mm-hmm. So here's all how Shu's side look, and we're going to go into Robot Dice Roll-Off. It's tied up at 3 apiece. Robot Dice Roll-Off. I got a 1.
I got a 6. I got that double turn. I'm going to take it.
I get to move in a spell.
Yes.
I'm going to make it go off the table edge. Actually, no, I'm not. Because I want it to be gone, but I don't want you to cast it again. So I'm just going to move it back where you came from. And knock over trees. That's back where you come from. I changed my mind. I'm just going to move it off the table. Over here again, this is going to be my primary objective. At the start of the battle round, I do have to roll for my Frost Fang again to see if it does more damage on a 5-up. Nope, it doesn't.
Okay, we're going to try to get the Tangle Root down again. Vincent Ventriella is going to cast. He gets it with an 11. So we're going to put that down. It thinks it's a Dryad, so it's going to go try to cap that objective. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to use Throne of Vines this time. Casting value 5. Let's see if we can get it.
The double 1.
I got it on a 5.
Yay.
Yay, so she's now +2 to cast.
So to Shu's movement phase, this is how everything's looking. We're going to come back and see what he does. That's what he looks like.
Okay, these hunters actually had decided that the caution is the better part of valor, so they moved back. These Dryads have pulled out of the trees to bubble wrap him. My general has moved over here. That's the Arch Revenante. Then here we have by the way, that is not how you say Revenant in Spanish. It's probably actually Revenant. I'm just being a jerk. So, all right, that being said, these guys here have moved up from this line to this spot here. The tree didn't move because it's not a unit. These guys, the whole phalanx kind of moved forward. Everybody ran because I'm not interested in charging at this moment, but they all ran 2 inches. So it's just kind of like a sneak forward. These guys stay put. That's the end of Sylvaneth's movement.
Yeah, there'll probably be no shooting as well because still
no
problem with that. So it's going to be capping points again. 3 more points for Shu.
Yep.
And
this is still my place of power here.
Oh, so on your turn?
This is my place of power for the army. This is my special objective.
Okay, excellent. So going into Mawtribes, turn 2.
Here we go.
Mawtribes, turn 2. So we're going to start off with prayers. I'm going to do the Enduring Strength onto that unit, the 6-pack of Yetis up there on 4-up. They'll be +1 to wound. Got it?
They get it.
So +1 to wound. His other prayer is non-applicable because all my Yetis are alive. I'm going to cast Mystic Shield from my Butcher to my Huskard, my Dreamy. So I get +1 to cast. I got it on 11, so it does go off. On a 1, I take 1 mortal wound. I don't, but I don't heal because I'm going to cast Billowing Ash from my Fire Belly back here.
Hold on.
So got Mystic Shield off. Gonna go with Billowing Ash. This goes off on an 8, so hopefully.
Ooh, that's really good. Billowing Ash fills the sky.
So units wholly within 12 of my Fire Belly are -1 to hit.
Yeah, you've polluted this wildwood with your Billowing Ash. Feel how Ferngully feels about that.
Okay.
Just to cap before Jack's movement phase. This is what the battle looks like right now. He's gonna come back to move in just a moment. We're taking off the tripod because there's just so much terrain on the table right now. It's impossible to see everything without the pan through. We'll come back after movement. Recap movement.
All right, so I ran the unit of 6 Yetis over here. I ran my Fire Belly up, just trying to get that bubble of -1 to hit. Ran these Yetis over here, and the reason I'm running all the Yetis is because they do have a 6-inch paladin and they're in combat within 6 inches.
Don't care.
Yep. Ran this unit of 6 this way.
Yep.
Unit of 3 here. The unit of 6 with the +1 to wound up. And these ones moved up. I walked him over because I do want to do my shots into.
Yeah, you want to go blam blam and pop.
Blam. Thank you, man. And so I'm gonna go and shoot.
All right, let's do it. Let's see it.
Gonna shoot into the general back here.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you'd harpoon him like a whale.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my ice shots into the Dryads because there's a unit of 20 or more. I do get the bonus.
Yep.
So on every,
a lot of dice.
Every 4 up is a mortal wound, and I have 12 shots here. Okay, so we're looking at just 3 mortal wounds. Nice job, Jack.
It's pretty good though. I mean, it's 3 damage. All right, let's do it. All right.
Going with the harpoon now. Oh, missed.
Oh, okay. So the mortal wounds up here reminded me, or the damage here reminded me that I did spend one of my 2 command points from earlier to move these guys into an auto run. So I didn't happen off camera. So.
Well, speaking of that, we need to roll off to see if I take any damage from moving through these trees first.
Oh, sure.
It's on a 6, right?
That's correct.
So here we're gonna go with these Yetis. Whew.
Nah.
This Fire Belly. Nope.
Nah.
This Yetis. Oh, got it. So it's D3 mortal wounds?
I think it's D3. Let's just do D3 just in case. I'll look it up.
Oh, you want to roll? Oh,
2. We'll take it. Okay, round 3 of reading the rules. Here's how the Wildwoods works. In the charge phase, if you're in the Wildwoods and you don't have the Sylvaneth keyword, you roll a dice, and on a 6, you take D3 mortal wounds.
It doesn't matter if you move or anything. It's like if you're near them, you're going to get hurt. So,
right.
And we're going to the charge phase, so after I charge, these Wildwoods are going to start doing damage to my guys. Hopefully not. But.
Yeah, and we're just going to keep track of it from here. Okay, charge phase, now appropriately.
Going with my general. Ooh, that's 9.
What?
Gonna just go smash and bash. I just want to measure this to make sure I'm wholly within 12 to get that debuff. We're good there.
Yep.
So smash you.
So now -1 to hit because you're billowing ash.
Yes, sir. And I'll do impact hits. So let's look how that works.
While Jack is reading the rules, I'll quickly go over this real quick just to show you all the way that truck looks right before it hits all these Chronoth Hunters. The reason why I mention it is because we play 90 armies each, and so we have to spend... This is why our battle reports come out so late. We have to spend so much time reading the rules, and we still get stuff wrong. Thank you for being patient. Okay, Jack, how's it work?
We're going with Trampling Charge. So because I'm a monster, I get to add 2 to this roll.
Yep.
I rolled a 9 for my charge, so every dice that's a 6 plus gets a mortal wound, but since I'm a monster, it's add 2 to that, so on a 4 plus.
Ouch.
Okay, there we go. Better than last time, so that's going to be 5 dead dryads.
Dead dryads. Beep, beep. Oh, no! Now, for his presence in the Wildwood, we already rolled for those 2 units out of phase, but we'll roll over here. The right phase is the end of the charge phase.
This unit of 6 is not in the trees, but this unit of 3 is.
Okay, now are you going to pile those guys in at all, or?
Yeah, that's in the pile-in phase. In the combat phase, not pile-in.
Okay. Oh, right. Pile-in. Sure.
So nothing. These guys are within 1, so they're good. And the unit of 6 over there, we're good.
Everybody's good.
So, okay, now we're going to...
Vacationing in the trees. Good stuff. Okay, Jack's using all out assault.
On here, I am all out of salt. and I need some pepper. So I'm down to 1 command point, so we'll be re-rolling ones to hit here.
Fantastic. Okay, so this is the start of charge phase, and Sylvaneth is very phase specific, so you want to check things in your rules that have to do with phases. So every Kurnoth hunter who has not charged has the opportunity to put the roots down. I have to declare that now. They're all going to do it, which means they can only pile in 1 inch.
Both units or just?
I think you have to declare both in the start of the charge phase.
Okay.
So I think part of the reason they do that is so you don't charge. I don't know. I can't infer the reason behind the design. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so since I charged, my crushing hooves and my horn get +1 damage. Because I have black clouded horn and I charged, I get +1 to hit with my horn, so they'll be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. We'll do the horns last because that's the cool one. So let's go. I have crushing hooves. It's D6 attacks. 6.
Oh my gosh! You want to roll over here? Maybe there's a little bit of room here for you.
Good call. Good call. These are going into the dryads who are wholly within 6 of the trees, so they will be -1 to hit. So they'll be hitting on 4s now, re-rolling 1s. Ooh, thank you. All out of salt. Did not help at all.
Oh my gosh!
And so, but that's 3 hits.
That's your rolling technique, is what it is.
Yeah. Wounding on 2s. So that is 2 at a -1.
2 at -1. Now they're not plus or anything, so they're just looking for 6s.
Okay.
Neither of those.
So it's going to be D3 +1 damage. So
4, 5, 6.
6.
Youch! I think
That's the unit.
because he killed 5 before. That's the unit. Horns now.
Rock hard horns going into you. So hitting on 3s because of the +1. Re-rolling 1s because they're all out of salt. Okay, that's 4 hits. And now they're wounding on 3s. That's going to be 5 at a -2.
-2 on those 5s.
So you re-roll though.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6. We're looking for 6s here, re-rolling. Because my Tangle Thorns are down. Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go. There's 2 6s in there. Let's see if I can get any more 6s. Let's have it. Come on, Alariel. Oh, she saved 2 more. So you get 2 through, but I think it's still 6 damage, right?
4 damage each. So
4 damage each.
So there's a guy
Yikes.
left.
All right.
Oh no, they have 5 wounds each. Right.
Yeah, they're 5 each. Yeah. So
8
there's.
damage.
My gosh.
1.
Okay. So these guys piled in just a little bit, like half an inch, to get within 1 inch range. They can pile in 1 inch when their roots are down. The Hunt Master is going to. He has 1 extra dice here because of the command ability from here called Called to Battle, and that's just on the Arch Revenant's War Scroll. Now. I'm -1 to hit, normally hitting on 2s because he's a Hunt Master, +1, and then -1 brings him to 3s. So these are 3s, re-rolling because of the Horn of the Consort. Right, so he's hitting there. This turns into normal damage plus a mortal wound.
No, it's all to wound.
Oh, is it to wound? Okay, right. Right, we just read it. And then the other guy is hitting on 4s because 3 is normal, -1, re-rolling as well. Well, that's a good thing because those are not hits. All right, so he got 2 in there.
Okay, so it's going to be a total of 6 or 7?
It's going to be a total of, 6 it looks like. Okay. So we are rolling 3s to wound. 6 is just special. So those don't wound, and there's no 6s.
So 4 at a minus what?
4 -1.
All right, so 5 up save. Oh, I get to reroll that one because I do have Mystical Shield.
You are mystically shielded.
Nope, it still goes through. How many damage each?
So there's 2 each.
2 each, all right. I have a ward save. 5 up to try to ward these saves off. So I got 3, so it's taking 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay, Jack is piling in with the Yetis now.
Got some Yetis. I am -1 to hit, so I'll be hitting on 5s.
What's the soundbite for those guys?
Yeti!
Yeti! Go for it.
The Yeti are going in. -1 to hit because your Dryads near some wildwoods. Hitting on 5s.
That's good.
That's
Leave
not
it.
flat.
Leave it.
Oh, I has to be flat for me.
Okay.
All right, wounded on 3s.
Flat for me.
That's 1 at a -1.
On a -1. Dryads are up on 6s. No.
2 damage.
2 Dryads. Okay, so we're -2 to hit. These are Dryads. It's not my combat phase, so I'm not +1 to hit. So that means that, in essence, I'm hitting on 6s, which makes Baby Kurnoth cry. We're going to give this a shot. Let's have it on 6s. Lots of dice. Flat for you. Just for you. Flat for you. Just for you. There we go. So I get 1.
1 hit.
1 hit and a 4 up. 50% of the time. Works every time. Piling over here. More deliciousness. Jack lives deliciously with Yetis.
It's just going to be sadly, 2 guys. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
What you got?
Jack is going to swing into those dryads. Let's have it.
Yeti. Oh, roll pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're wounded on 3s. Just 2 at a -1.
2 at -1. Okay. So the dryads are out of cover. They're going to...
There are a lot of them, so they do get a...
Yeah, they do get +1 to save. They're hitting or wounding on... Or, wounding. They're saving on 5s.
Right.
So 1 saves.
2 damage.
And takes 2 damage. And now, they're all within the wildwood. Okay, as I'm piling with these 2 Carnoth Hunters over here, I realized when I read their attack value, I'd read the attack value incorrectly on the sword guys, that I rolled 1 too few attacks for each of them, and it didn't matter because I rolled them off camera and I missed. So we're going to throw some dice down for these 2 regular Joe Carnoth Hunters, garden variety, if you will, Jack. Okay. They're -1 to hit, so they normally hit on 3s, they're outside of range of the command ability, so they're not rerolling. So let's see if them hit on 4s. 4 of them are going to hit. And then they're going to wound on 3s. So 1s and 2s will get out of there.
Okay, and it's just going to go straight through that armor.
Straight through the armor. Because Ren 2 and D3 damage each. So 1. So it's going to be a total of 4 damage.
It's going to kill a Yeti.
Bye-bye, Yeti. Okay, Jack has piled in the 1 Yeti this way.
Unit of 3. Hitting on 5s, excuse me. 1 hit.
Let's have it.
Wound on 3s.
There we go.
All right. Good turn.
Okay, so we are getting 3 of the Dryads into combat here. They get 2 attacks each, except for the Branch Nymph, who is right there. She's got an extra dice. She's hitting on 5s. They're all hitting on 5s due to the debuff. I got 2, it looks like, and wounding on 4s.
One more.
Oh, was there?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. 1 more. Yeah, it's just for 1.
All right. No rend on this, right?
No Ren, so let's see that 6er.
Oh, goes through. Take a 1
Okay, 8
damage.
point of damage. Okay, Jack, you're gonna smack me with some Yeti meat.
The Yeti! So 3 attacks each, hitting on 5, so you are -1 to hit. Okay, not the worst.
Not bad.
Yeah. Now these guys are wounding on 2s.
Okay. Did you take a 6 out there? I don't know.
No, I think I did.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s, so that is 5 at a -1.
5 out of -1. Oh my gosh. Grab some dice. Okay, so these Dryads are gonna save on 6s. Here we go.
Okay.
Not like those Carnoth Hunters.
2 wounds each.
And piling in over here, Yeti time.
Yeti.
Yeti
these
again.
guys are closer, so I will have to end up closer to that unit.
Oh yeah, piling was my favorite mechanic.
Yeah.
So you want to go over there, but you can't because they're closer.
Yeti meta. So
Yeti
I have to
meta.
end up closer, so we're just gonna go whoop, and I'll have to stay within coherency.
Come back after piling. So 1 guy's in there to hit the hunters.
2 hits and wounding on 3s. 1 at a -1.
1 at -1.
Still
So
re-rolling.
they are 4 up, so -1s, 5s, re-rolling. 5.
Doesn't need to.
Okay, Battle Shock, these Dryads, I'm out of command points, so these Dryads are certainly out of here. What about you, Jack? You got a guy
You
here.
have a bravery of 6, so losing 1 can make run. They're good.
Okay. And then Carnoth Hunters over there.
They can't fail. They're
Can't
so
fail.
Brave.
They are
These
brave.
guys might be able to run though.
Yeah, those 2 lost 2, so let's do their bravery check. Ooh, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if their bravery is 7 or better. They are bravery 6, so they lose 1. Jack, let's go over your points.
So this is actually the primary for
That is my
Shu,
primary.
and I have this with all these guys back here on the side. Shu needed those Dryads not to get Yeti'd. Shu still has this one. And I get this one because this guy is worth 10 models, and he's within 6 of them.
Okay.
So now we're going to robot dice roll off. It is
Let's see if this works.
4 to 2.
To 2.
I'll take it.
There it goes. All right, we're going to do it's beginning of Jack's hero phase, so we're going to do something we haven't done yet. It's called the Grasp of the Everwinter. His blizzard is going to come out and swoop me in the
So I roll
sack. I was going to say, but I don't know that trees have them.
sap. It's gonna freeze your sap.
Yes.
Okay, so I roll a dice, and if it's equal to or less in the battle round, which is battle round 3, so
Yep.
3 or less, you're gonna take D3 mortal wounds, starting with these Carnoth Hunters.
I don't see
Yes,
it.
they're taking D3 mortal wounds.
It kills a guy.
Haha.
Now, 1 guy had a wound left, so he
he's,
out.
He's getting froze. He had 2 wounds left because you have 5.
Oh, right, he's gone.
And on a 3 or less, they're gonna take D3, and that's gonna be
For 1.
1. Shu, we're gonna let you move that after this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll remember. These gentlemen here gonna get frozen. That's right, Elsa. D3, just 1.
Okay, so the hunter's gonna take a damage.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
That's it. So
That is it. Wait, this guy?
he's not within 3 inches.
Oh, right. Just like within probably 4, but okay, cool. All right. I have moved the tangle. No, what is it called? The Vengeful Skull Root, cast by Vincent Triella, over here. Ventriella. Ventriella, yes. It does D6 mortal wounds because you're within 3 of a wildwood. Here we go. It's gonna hit you for 4.
Yeti's dead. Yeti's dead.
Yet again. Jack, what's next?
I'm going to try to do my Frost Fang on a 5-up. I get +1 to wound.
Frost Fanged.
Does not happen.
No.
Now I'm going to empty that.
Empty the pot.
Because I want to heal this guy.
Gobble it all up.
Just going to heal D3. Because it's like 36 inches. 1, that's it.
Oh.
So he's back up to
All that cheddar. All that chowder.
Oh my gosh.
Just for
1
way.
Okay, I'm going to try to bring back a Yeti on a 4-up.
Yep.
On this unit here.
You get him.
I got it. I'm going to put the Yeti over here.
That Yeti, holy spaghetti.
And now I'm going to try to the strength one. So on a 4-up, they get +1 to wound.
Yep.
No! That's what I wanted to go off. Okay.
That would have been awesome.
Okay, now we're going to do a Billowing Ash spell. I need 8.
Burp.
Oh, nope, does not go off.
Oh.
And
I got lucky there.
Nothing's going off, huh? No arcane bolts in range.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hurt myself, so I'm not going to cast a spell with him. That's going to be hero phase.
Sounds good. Here's the overview. That's the end of the hero phase. So you smoked a dude here, and you took some damage there with that Yeti, and you brought this Yeti back over here, and we'll come back after movement. Okay, that is the end of Jack's movement phase. Jack, are you ready?
Yeah, so what I did with the Yetis, with their 6-inch paladin, there's no reason to stay in combat.
Yep.
You can always just run back out, and it's piling in is not. You can still pile in even if you.
Yep, you're not retreating in charge. You're just retreating, piling in.
Retreating and piling in. So it's a little loophole. So there's no reason to stay in combat. So these guys actually rolled a 6-inch charge. So the 9-inch movement, 15 inches.
6-inch run, right?
Yeah,
so you fled
run.
combat here, and you.
So read that, and I can run and charge still with this guy, but I'm just going to do the piling thing because I don't want to charge
because you don't care.
It's a very tricky little thing these guys are doing. So yeah, go out and get Yetis. Yeti Meta 2021. Going to shooting phase. He's going to shoot here. He has a harpoon hitting on 4s. Hit.
Oh, and he hits.
Wound on 3s.
Hit wounds.
No rend.
Oh man, no rend. Okay, these guys are their saving throw is 4 up. It's a 3, Jack.
D3 mortal wound? No, just wounds.
Just D3 wounds. 1 wound.
So we're putting 1 wound on this bad boy. Going with the ice wreath, the wreath into there.
Yep.
There's only there's 5 guys there, or 6 guys, so I don't get a bonus.
Oh, okay. You're shooting the hunters, so the 6.
Mortal wounds are going to be on 6s.
There we go.
So 2 mortal wounds into the hunters.
Okay. I'll take it. Okay, hunters are getting shot with the other harpoon across the table.
4s. Nope.
Okay.
Does not go. So now we're going to go into the charge phase, and I'm going to start taking damage.
Charge phase, so wildwood time.
Mm-hmm.
On a 6, you take a point, or D3.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Flame guy? Nope.
Fire belly.
These Yetis are out because
Flame guy.
inside there. The front group of Yetis, good.
Flame on.
Back group of Yetis. Oh no, they're taking D3 mortal wounds. You want to roll or shoot?
No, you do it. You got it.
2
for 2.
Charging.
Charging with the fire belly.
Oh.
Ooh, he's in like Flynn.
Smash, huh?
Yeah, let's have it. All out assault on the big guy.
And all out assault on. No, that'll be it.
Okay. Punches and kicks
From
off of the big boss.
Huskard on Stonehorn.
Let's go over here. Maybe.
Okay,
there we go.
These guys are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the all out assault. And they're wounding on 4s. Oh, just 1?
No!
No rend. But because of the Frostfang, it will be 2 damage instead of 1.
Oh, okay. So no rend, right?
And you put your roots
I did
down?
put my roots down on everybody.
Yep.
So we're not charging. Okay. He cranks it.
Don't care. Now we're going to go with the Crushing Hooves, D6.
Hooves
6
of
again,
Doom.
I'm on fire.
Hooves of Doom is a good YouTube channel. You should go check it out.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll that 1. Nope. And then wounding on 2. No, I am bracketed. My bad.
Bracketed.
Hitting on 3s. Alright, so 3 at a -1.
Okay, 3 at -1, so we're looking for 5, so we're re-rolling. That's a good thing, re-rolling. Oh no, I take 1.
It's,
D3, right?
Yes, D3. Oh, just 1.
For 1.
So up to 2.
Nickel and dimed.
Rock hard horns.
Rock hard horns coming in.
Hitting on 4s, we're rolling 1s. Oh no. Okay, we're rolling 1s. So 2. And we're wounding on 3s. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh man, I almost want you to re-roll it.
Brutal.
That was brutal. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not. It's not going to do anything to you. Sorry. These rads are piling into the fire belly. They're going to go try to scratch his eyes out. The illicit dice for the hit on 4s, 1 on 4s. So let's do this. You ready? Mm-hmm. Right here. That's a lot of 4s.
That's a good roll.
It's a good rolling technique I've been studying. Learning from Sam. Learning from Steve and maybe Wargaming. There we go. So these are. Oh. See, I told you I'd
go back to school.
Yeah. So we're gonna wound you 2 times, maybe.
No
rend.
All right, 5 up. Oh, I'm taking 2 damage.
2 damage.
Right in my belly.
Okay, now the slap back. Jack is piled into the Yetis.
So -1 hit on 5s. Oh, we're good.
Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. That's the name of my cat, by the way. Jeez Louise. I'm losing that. Okay, I'm gonna fight with this Huntmaster now that his brothers have been killed. He's what, Jack?
Stands alone!
He stands alone. So, he's gonna hit on 2s normally. There's no minuses to hit. He's re-rolling his hits. So, that dice is gone. Let's do this with, all these dice here. That's a 1. Hitting on 2s. So, they're all winning. So much winning here. Winning on 3s. So there's 3 wounds too coming to you. 2 are going to have mortal wound damage, so you should roll these separate.
Yes. I will just do the shrugs for the ward saves for the mortal wounds. I'm taking 1. Taking 1 off the rip. Now I'm saving. These are -1 wins.
Okay.
So 5 up. Okay, and that's going to be 2 damage each.
Yep. 2, 4, 6 total, and then
total.
plus 2 for the mortal wounds, but -1 because it's saved.
Yep. All right. So I'm taking a total of 5 wounds.
There you go. He's basically carrying a warpfire team on his back. Firebelly is attacking.
2 attacks. He's hitting on 3s, but -1 because you're a tree next to some trees, apparently. And on 3s, 1 at -1. Is 1 11?
1 -1. Okay, here we go. 6s. No. These are not 10. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, that's right. D3. 2.
2 damage. Doing some complicated math measurements here.
Crud.
Pile it into the closest model.
I have to pile in the closest model, and I won't be able to get to him. But they are in combat with me now, which is cool. So we'll go like that.
Mm-hmm. And bring the barrel of monkeys with you.
There we go. And so it's going to be 3 into the arch.
Ouch. All right, Jack. You're going to do it to it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my general. You have reached my general with the dirty, filthy Yetis.
The Yeti! Hitting on 4s. It's not flat. It's not flat. Ooh, there we go.
That's pretty good.
All right, so if I was...
Is there dice back there too? Like
yes,
somewhere?
So if I was wholly within 12, I'd get +1 to wound, but they're not. That one guy puts me out. So
bogus.
Wounding on 3s.
You got this.
So that is 3 at a -1.
3 at -1. Okay, he is steadying his shield. So he's going to re-roll his saving throw. -1 is...
Roll 1 or just re-roll?
Re-roll ones. Yeah. So he's saving throw of 5 right now because he's -1 to save. And you said you got 3, right? Mm-hmm. So let's get those 5s. Re-rolling 1s.
Hey!
Let's re-roll those. 5s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, so we got 1 through, but he's going to take 4 damage. Ooh! Okay, she's going to use her glaive, which is 3s and 3s. -1, right? No? Yes.
-1,
no?
yes.
-1. So hitting on 4s. That's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
Any rend?
Rend 2.
Go straight through.
And that's 4 damage.
All right, gonna kill a Yeti. Zephyr Spite?
Zephyr Spite is next level Zeph. Is going to hit on a 4. It misses.
Yep, you're good to go.
Let's do this.
Going into Vince. Then Triella, hitting on 4s. Taking all these misses up. And then going to be wounding on 3s with a -1 range.
You know, we forgot to ground shaking stomp you.
I was out of range.
Oh, that's right. You were
All right, so we got a total of 6 at a -1.
When he said, you're out of range, he winked. He winked. He's like, ding. Okay, so how many is it? 6, you said?
6 at a -1. So you have a
3,
3
4,
up. Goes to a 4 up.
5, 6. Okay, we have 6 dice here. We're going to roll down here. So 4 ups. He's going to take 1, 2, 3.
That's half one with 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, Vincent Ventriel is going to swing back into these Yetis. He's angry. He's got 2 attacks with the sweeping blows because he's down to his mid-profile. It's going to be hitting on 3s, -1, so 4s. No. Yeah, just 1. And he's going to wound on 3s. That's a 5. He's got it. It's
Yeah.
Ren 1.
That goes right through.
And D6 damage. So for 5.
Ooh, he's going to finish off a Yeti.
Yay! And then we have Massive Impaling Talons. It's going to hit 1 attack, hitting on 3s. That's the miss. Great. All right, Jack, what are we doing?
Pile in my Yetis with my pile entry, as usual.
The usual.
And now we're hitting on 4s. This is out of here. And now we're wounding on 3s at a -1. That was a good roll.
Oh, that was a good roll.
2, 4, 6, 7 at a -1.
2, 4, 6, 7 dice down here now. -1. So we're looking for 5s, but we're re-rolling. We're not in cover. Not fully in cover.
Ooh,
Flat.
6s.
Yeah, so these get re-rolled.
Ooh, well, just 2. So
Just
4
2,
damage.
so 4 damage.
Fighting back with the Kurnoth Hunters with size. We're going to roll
Yeah.
over here.
The Huntmaster hits on 3s because he's -1. Those are all gonna hit for him. Everybody else hits on 4s. No. So take out the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay,
Okay, that was a good roll for me.
that was a good roll for you. And then wounding on 3s.
All right, and so these are just going to go straight through. The ones that do.
Oh, that's a 3. Yep.
So D3 wounds.
D3 wounds each.
So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds. Ouch.
Okay, Jack took his casualties out, but now he has to pile in again.
Yes,
He
you
piled
need
in
a
with
3,
those.
pile in, and he came back because he
Back
there
from the past.
from outer space. Hit on 4s.
Should have changed those stupid locks.
And then wounded on 3s.
And now you're
Okay,
back
so it's going to be 3, 5 up, re-rolling.
from outer space. 3 5 ups, re-rolling. Here we go.
So it's
We
gonna be
get
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Ouch! It's gonna lose another guy.
I'm about to fight.
Okay, let's do some fighting with those Yetis.
Piled in.
It's so hard to see what's going on, but you basically how many guys? Yeah, you
Just
say
2.
how many guys.
Just 2. So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounded on 3s. 1 at a -1.
1 at -1, so it's gonna be 1 5 up, re-rolling. Is it 4? Re-rolling. 6. There are 5. There we go.
Okay, now something we've been forgetting.
Some kicks. So, what happens is a Kurnoth Hunter throws a kick out at the end of the combat phase, and it does a mortal wound on a 4-up for the number of models in each unit. So there's 1 here, so we'll roll a 4-up for him.
Ooh,
He does 1 mortal wound.
On a 5-up, I shrug it.
You do. Then over here we got how many living Kurnoth Hunters? 4. So we're gonna roll these 4 dice.
Which unit are you going to do it to?
The
over
unit
here.
that they're closest to. Well, yeah.
So you select the unit.
Yeah.
So it's going to, I'd say this guy's.
Yeah, let's put it all in that one little unit there. Thank you for the advice. Smack. So just 2.
Finish another guy off.
That's worth it.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
Okay, Jack, let's do some battle shock.
I lost 4 guys in this Yeti unit and I have a Bravier 6, so I effectively have a Bravier 2. Woo!
All right, that's what you wanted.
These guys, they lost 1 guy, so 6, 1's running. They're good.
Nice.
There, they lost a guy. 6, 1's running. They're good. And here, we lost a guy on 6. Oh, 1's running.
Okay.
So, boom.
Now, Kurnoth Hunters are Bravery 7. We lost 1 from this unit, so I don't think they're going to be
I
able
think
to
you
fail.
lost more than 1.
Did I lose 1?
you
Oh,
lost
yeah, I
2.
put them in the case already. That's the downside of having the case that they're displayed in. You're just like, oh, I'll put it away. But we've got.
So, just on a 6, 1 runs.
Yep.
You good?
You're good there. And no battle shock over here because you just took this guy's arms off, but you can still move.
Mm-hmm.
Victory points. So Jack has this one. He's loaded up with these 3 here, and then that guy there.
He's worth 10?
4. And he's worth 10, right?
Yeah. This gun, these guys are each worth 1 because they're not ogre, but he's worth 2. So I actually have 4 to choose 3. So I can take
so
that
you snake that objective from me. And over here...
I have more... this guy's not... He might be within range as well, but I just have more Yetis than you have.
Yeah.
So
I've got 4 Carnoth Hunters and a Tree Lord. And they're climbing my tree right now, so...
max points, actually.
Max points. I forgot to roll Battle Shock for those Dryads. They're Bravery 7. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, you're good.
They're good. Alright, Sylvaneth Hero Phase. I get a turn. Let's do a thing here. We're going to summon some Dryads. Casting value 6, but it's +2. She's going to get it.
Gonna get a 7 with that +2. I am in range to unbuy now. I need to roll an 8. Oh, it is not tired. It's beat time.
We get 10 more Dryads. We'll set them up in a second. Also, we're going to do Regrowth from over here. Casting value 5. Onto himself. No! He fails to cast.
Oh, goodness.
My goodness. No, let's see if he gets a Wardstone Spark and gets his cast back. Those Dryads are now in place. They have to show up wholly within 1 inch of a wildwood within 12 inches of the caster. I could have had it out there, but I couldn't fit it out there. So that's where they are. He failed his magic. That's the end of my magic.
And we also noticed that we failed these things supposed to go off when magic's cast. I did get 1 spell off earlier, but we'll fix that from now on.
Yep.
He was going to cast, but he failed this turn. Going to the movement phase, we're going to come back after she moves all his guys, which...
is going to start with this. Yeah.
Shu came over here with his Dryads, teleporting through and snagging that objective. Good move.
They set up from here. That's, from where they were summoned.
And he retreated out of combat with his Arch Revenant.
Yep, Archie Revenant. Move it over here.
That's it for his movement. Going into shooting.
Okay, the Carnoth Hunters are in combat with these Yetis, so they have to shoot the Yetis. Starting with the Huntmaster, he's hitting on 4s normally, going to 3s.
Rerolling.
And they're rerolling, don't need to reroll. And everyone else, here's everyone else, hitting on 4s.
And you're rerolling because that Horn of Winter?
Rerolling because, not the Horn of Winter, the Horn of the Consort.
Horn of Boromir.
And just allows you to...
Horn of Gondor.
Yep. Summon Rivendell for honor. Lots of misses in there still. That's okay. This is a bunch of hits. They're wounding on 3s.
Okay, and so you got 3 misses. And it's just going to go through my armor.
Yep, so this is going to be D3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 Yetis gone.
He gets D3 damage. Doom's Tendril Staff he's going to shoot the unit he's in combat with. He is going to hit on a 4. No, he's not. That's a 1.
In the charge phase, these trees are going to hurt me on a 6.
Yep. So damaging you on a 6. For the Yetis, no.
Negative. All right.
Over
these Yetis are outside of 1, but the ones inside, these ones?
Yep. So this unit here, it's a 4.
It's a 4, and the other ones?
A 3.
So that's it for the, everybody's out of range.
Beginning of the charge phase, we're going to put our roots down for all of the hunters. Okay, we're going to see if we can make you act last with the ground shaking stomp. On a 4-up, you do. You don't. So this hunter still stands alone. He's going to try to close the deal with that guy. Let's do it. He hits on 3s, -1. So 4s.
No, you're not
minus one anymore. Okay, so 4s.
Because you're the hunter, right? The
Huntmaster, that's correct. Yeah, so he's hitting on 2s. Here we go.
No, that's flat. Not flat.
No, wait. That was a 1. Sorry. This is the 4 I should have rolled. Okay, yep. Oh, that does hit because it's 2s. Winning on 3s. That's 2.
And -1 range?
I could kill you. You have 4 wounds left.
All right, so I need 5. Oh!
No!
Both go through. Now I have...
You have your word save. Let's see those. Come on.
Please. Yes.
Yes, he's down 1 wound.
Oh, but you can super kick me.
At the end of the combat phase.
The end of the combat phase, okay.
Okay, your Yetis are piling in on Ventriella to give him a painting tutorial or 2.
Yeti again.
Okay. Hitting on
4s?
4s.
And winning on 3s.
They get their Tech 9s out.
Oh no, just 2.
Oh, he might live. 2, Ren 1. So it's damage, or save 4.
Oh, that's 4 damage.
4 damage. He's got
left.
2 wounds left. And a big regrowth spell he can't seem to cast on himself. Okay, the Huntmaster here is swinging into this unit. He is -1, +1 for being Huntmaster, so he's hitting on 3s. That's flat enough. And then the other guys on this side are hitting on 4s. Because they're -1. And those 2 are going to hit. The wounds will come up to 3.
All going through. Just D3 damage.
Just D3 damage. Okay, here we go. Roll big. Roll hot, baby.
So
1
6, 7, 8. 2 guys gonna be dead.
The other guys are hitting on 4s.
Didn't help.
That's a good roll. And wounding on 3s.
Whew!
Not a good roll, but so 1 for D3.
D3 damage.
For 1. Yetis.
These 2 Yetis fighting the hunters. So that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
And wounded on 3s. Just 1 at -1.
Just 1, -1. Okay, so the savings go to 4. Wait.
No.
3.
3 reroll.
Rerolling, yes.
Oh no, you're fully in cover. You're good.
Yeah, okay. So no reroll. I thought it was 4. I was like, wait, why is it 4 though?
I was supposed to fight there. I made a rookie mistake.
Oh, well. Okay, these dryads are going to hit the Firebelly because Jack chose not to file in with him yet.
Yep, I made a rookie mistake. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
And Jack really truly is the best of us. Here we go. Hitting on 4s. Wait, is it -1?
No -1.
Okay, 4s. And
there's 1 not flat.
not flat. Not flat enough for you. Okay, so hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
Hey, it didn't matter.
All right.
Well, lady rock on my...
2 rookie mistakes back to back. I should have fought with Vince. Vince is going to take it now. Let's F this P. Let's see it.
4 hits, and then wounding on 3s. 2 at -1.
All right, 2 at -1.
You're gonna get 1 in there.
Oh, just need to.
Going timber.
Here we go. So you got 3 up, -1. That's the 1. That's gonna get him. Barrel of monkeys. Timber. No. Vince has been wet blended. Now this Yeti is piling in here to the
You're on
ground.
5s. Nope. Okay.
Nope. There's a lot of whiffing going on over here. A little pillow fight, maybe.
Yeah, this guy hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wound on 3s. Oh. 1 at -1.
1 and -1. Here we go. So 5 up, or 6 up. Sorry, minus a 4.
2.
2 damage. Okay, so let's point something out here.
So I am stuck from piling in because I can pile in 6 inches, and this guy's closer to them, and this guy's closer to them. So I'm.
You literally can't move. You can't choose a unit to pile into. You have to pile into the closest unit, and you are equidistant between 2 different units. Games Workshop, please fix this.
Yep.
Okay.
Coming here, going with my punches and kicks.
Bottom profile. Can you roll over here, maybe?
Yes.
That way. Yep, they're cool.
Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounded on 4s. 1, no rend.
1, no rend. So that's a 4 up. Rerolling.
Reroll that. Oh, 2 damage.
He did.
Because no, he has 1 more wound left.
Oh, does he? Okay.
So 2 damage to him. Now I'm going to hit you with my D6 hooves. Just 1 hoof. 1 hoof, 2 hoof, red hoof, blue hoof. Hitting on 3s. Yes, and I'm on my bottom profile, so I'm wounding on 4s. 1 at a -1.
1 at -1. So 5 up, rerolling. 5.
And now my horns.
This guy is the definition of standalone.
Have 2. I'm hitting on 4s. Oh, 2 hits.
Ooh.
Wounding on 3s.
This is the big one, right?
1.
The
yes.
horns?
Yes, -2 rand.
1 -2. So I'm looking for a 6. Rerolling. That's a 5. Come on, 6. Oh, didn't close the deal. He's going to get kicked in the sap. We have yet another unit of Yetis to go.
Last one.
Last one.
Hitting
Slapping those hunters.
4s. Ooh. A lot of misses. And
That's good.
wounding on 3s.
Good for me.
2 at a -1, and you're a 4 re-rolling because you're in cover.
Yeah, 4 rerolling. There should be technically no way I fail, and I didn't. Okay, yay, there we go. Okay, we gotta do kicks, Jack. These printout hunters are gonna go into the big unit.
Big unit? 4 guys? Okay.
Yeah, I might as well try to battle shock some more, I suppose. So 4 ups. We're gonna do 2 mortal wounds.
Finishing another guy off.
Okay, battle shock here can fail on a 6. There's no banners in that unit. Yep.
Going with the Yetis that lost 3.
Okay.
They're losing another one. Because they were bravery 3.
Okay.
And these guys lost several, but I think they lost 3 from the archers.
Yep. There were 6 there originally, and now there's 2.
Oh, so there's 2 more. Fit that.
Ooh. Making things happen. All right, Jack. Let's do robot dice roll off.
Shu just got 1 point from teleporting and snagging that one.
Yep. I didn't have enough people to close the deal there.
Primary was over there, so here we go. 2,
4 to 2.
Okay.
So I'll go again. So the tree moves 8. You're moving it.
Get away from me.
Get away. This is the battlefield. At this point in the game, we are going to call it. I've elected to concede because I don't think it's possible mathematically for me to spend the next 2 turns collecting all of the points that I need. I still got some gas in the tank with the hunters over here, and if these archers over here really haven't been utilized, now's their time to shine. So, but unfortunately, it's just not enough to close the deal. So I'm going to, So I mean, even if I super shine it, I'm not gonna get it back. So good game, buddy. Thank you so much. And let's do realm talk.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just to recap what I learned in this battle, because I'm always trying to learn and get better. I own these armies, but I don't play them all the time. If you've watched the Rerolling One's battle report with me in it, you know how often I play, because that's how often I play. So with that in mind, I tried to get the rules right and remember a lot of things. One of the things I didn't remember is I didn't remember the turn-out hunter punches and kicks, and I'm sorry, it's just called kicks. And the reason why I don't remember is because you have to complete all of the activities on the table, then come back to them at the end of the phase. And that I have mentally moved on by that point. Plus, these battle reports take us a while to film, so there's a lot of discussion of other stuff that happens between rolling dice that you don't get to see. Anyways, this is more opportunity for me to lose my train of thought, and that's what happens. The long story short, though, is if you don't forget those, this guy probably would have been down a few more wounds, and so that would be a different story there. That would still be Jack's. And then over here, one of the things that I think this army could have benefited from is having not the battalion, because I didn't really use the battalion abilities, which is to retreat and charge with the Dryads. I should have spent those points on some revenants, some tree revenants, just park back here. On this turn would allow me to go teleport over there, teleport over there, teleport over there, and just start taking points late game, because destruction has to move forward and be aggressive, and that's how it has to play. So being able to threaten that stuff this late in the game, there's no way he could have got my backfield, or at least if he had to try, it would have been a much different story here for poor Vince. So long story short, I learned a couple things here. One, I should probably take a unit of teleporters just to add threat to the backfield. And the other is to make sure that I tattoo on my hand, Kurnoth kicks. And if I actually, if you guys all PayPal me $1 and I get $80, I will tattoo that on my hand.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. All right, so let's do realm talk.
Hey,
Realm talk.
So, second time playing Mawtribes. Behind the curtain. This is the second game Shu and I did. We did one game last week, right?
Yeah, we actually played the same battle last week, and we had a technical issue, so we couldn't air it. So yeah, it's a reshoot,
so I got to use,
rematch.
which I think we both did better this game. Where we remembered some rules. Shu went over the rule he forgot, and so we're gonna move past that. A couple things I forgot, and just trying to remember. But again, trying to play a lot of armies for you guys. Sometimes, we don't do the studying we should, or we just forget, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I enjoy Overmont. I actually really enjoy Destructions. Iron Jaws are probably one of my favorite armies to play. Just the going forward and smashing. The piling in 6 inches army-wide almost is actually pretty...
Is it pretty tall?
It's pretty
strong.
nice. It is pretty nice. You have being -1 hit. And of course, I think in this list, if I would have dropped something and try to get like a Balewind Vortex or something to extend that -1 to hit bubble, because having -2, -3 to hit, if you take Geminids and stuff, that's just unfun. Yeah, so it's a fun army. Yetis are expensive.
The miniatures are expensive.
The miniatures are expensive. So, but they're fun. Seeing them up close, I never only seen them like they're older sculpt, and seeing a whole army of them, they actually look. I think
they look pretty cool. They look cool.
And so I'm not gonna hate. I do love that mechanic where you can just. I'm just gonna retreat. And now you can't hit me, and I can choose when I get to fight. That's kind of gets my strategy brain going.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I enjoyed the game. Sylvaneth, they need some work. I think, in my opinion, Sylvaneth hunters with bows should be able to see through the forest. Just because they're Sylvaneth, I don't think the Sylvaneth trees should block their line of sight.
It's easy to blind yourself by covering the hit table
I think
trees.
you did blind yourself, so they were useless for one turn. But then they, once they did some work on those Yetis. So
yeah.
And I love the horn, the guy running around giving people reroll the hits. That's huge.
Yeah, that's part of the Heartwood grove. So if you're playing that grove and you have a lot of Kurnoth hunters, that's how you buff them. Yeah,
so we were discussing this. So he has to choose when he puts his root down in the charge phase.
In the charge phase.
And there are things like I might not charge him, but I might pile into him. So even though he's not thinking, oh, nobody charged,
right?
So the root's down. So he has to put his roots down, even if so I can be like, well, he's putting his roots down. I'm not going to pile in because he's going to reroll saves anyway. So it's a very interesting mechanic.
It is an interesting mechanic. Also, like you have to remember to brace the shield on the Arch Revenant at the beginning of the combat phase.
Yeah, that's
whether or not you think it's going to get into combat. You just have to announce what it's doing. And there's a lot of really kind of there's a lot of finesse to Sylvaneth, and I feel like if a player really loved the faction and really, I mean, I do love them, but they really understood the faction really well and remembered all those little kind of nitpicky rules. I feel like there's some kung fu you can do with this army that I haven't really tapped into. Yeah. There's some really great players out there I've met in the Sylvaneth Facebook group, and I'm sure I'm disappointing every single one of them. But thanks for watching.
Again, thank you for the game, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
like and subscribe. And hey, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.